Hey guys, Lone Hawk from Math Guys Review. This time I'm giving you a review of the Spyderco Endura 4 FFG. I want to apologize for not getting this out sooner. I said I was going to get it out soon, and it really wasn't that soon. But I do want to apologize for that. And apologies that I haven't been posting videos every week, like I said. But I'm going to be trying to do that, whether it's gun videos or adventure videos or something. I also want to get full tang in a couple videos. So anyways, let's jump right into it. Uses for this knife. Well, I would say some of the uses, definitely EDC, definitely defensive roles. I mean, that's pretty much what this knife was made for. I mean, it's got a big blade, and it works well for things you need a big blade for. I like that how it's FFG. It helps with helps cut better, and it also helps with food preparation. I have actually used this multiple times for food preparation, where maybe we're a knife short or something. Maybe we're at our secret fishing spot, and last time we were there, we had a whole bunch of people over, and we were, I don't know, a knife short or something, or we only had butter knives, and I said, you know what, I'll just use my knife, and we all had sharp knives. So, I mean, it worked great. It works great for food preparation. It's got a good blade shape for that. Blade steel is VG10, really good blade steel. Holds an edge really well. I mean, don't throw it into the ground, or else you get the tip messed up by a rock. You can see I had to kind of get that file and kind of grind that down to a better tip, and I also kind of made it a finer tip by grinding it like this on the top. But besides that, it does have a nice tip on its own, and good thickness, good overall toughness of the blade steel. The blade length is 3 3/4 inches. I don't remember the cutting edge. I'll put that down in the description below. So yeah, lockup on this, really good, really solid, none up and down, or just a little bit up and down, none side to side. Opens fairly fast, very fast, and about the play up and down, you probably won't even be able to notice it. It's not going to make a difference. Works really well. Handle material. This is an FRN handle material. Gives you very good grip. The jumping on this right here, medium traction. Right here, up here, it gives you good traction with gloves. I'd say the traction with this is better, certainly better with gloves. But yeah, that's what I'd say. So let's talk about the thumb hole. Thumb hole is 1/2 inch. Kind of helps dig in there with your fingers. You can't dig in that well with gloves, but you know, I mean, it works pretty well. So let's go to the clip. Clip. I like how it lands on this kind of part right here, so that way it's not eroding your pocket clip, quote unquote. But carries fairly deep. Hold on, let me unfold this for you guys so you can see how deep it carries. Carries about that deep. Not super deep, but it works. And if you carry a tip down, it will be about 1/2 inch deeper, maybe 1/4 inch, something around in there. So I mean, a lot of people are complaining about the pocket clip, how they say they like it polished. I don't mind it. I actually might prefer it this way. Gives it a nice rugged look. Yeah. This paint has not chipped on me. It's rubbed off, and I'm probably going to keep it on there until it rubs off all the way. And then once it rubs off all the way, I'll still have it on there. Yeah, I got the orange version of this handle. Oh, by the way, the handle is 5 inches, and overall it's 8 3/4 inches. But handle, I got the orange because I didn't really like any of the colors. This orange is much brighter than it is in the camera. I don't know what it is. The camera really won't pick it up. I mean, if I were to maybe darken it a little bit, you might get a better orange color. But I know, like, for a fact that at night, when it's the sun's kind of setting, but it's still fairly light out, that's when it's the brightest. So, I mean, if you want to be concealed, go with a black version or something like that. Let's talk about the blade again. Serrations. Thank you, Spyderco, for no serrations. I hate partially serrated blades. If I were to get one, I want it whole, completely serrated or no serrations at all. I don't know. That's just my preference. Also, let's talk about the rivets. They are adjustable. Haven't had any problems with that. Haven't any problems with it loosening up. They work really great. They don't come apart and whatnot. I mean, of course, they're not going to come apart at Spyderco, but yes. And when I got this knife, I was so excited because I had wanted it for about 2.5 months to 3 months. I was so excited by holding this in my hands and opening it. My hands were shaking. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. And I mean, I noticed it, but I couldn't really think about it too much because I was holding the Spyderco Endura 4 FFG that I'd wanted for so long. And I received this July 9th, 2012, and it is currently October 16th. Do the math. I'll probably put it down in the description if I can remember. If not, don't hate on me. So let's go to the lanyard holes. Not that wide. I mean, if you want it connected someplace, like a thick rope, connect it up at the opening hole. But if you are going to be using a small string, then yeah, you can fit it through there. So I mean, it works great. One thing about the blade though, do not cut tape with it, because on the grind down here, a bunch of resin will gather and that's hard to get off. Also, forgot to mention the clip, tip up, tip down, left-handed or right-handed. I wear it how they sent it to me, which is right-handed tip up, which is, I like it the best. A lot of people are saying you should put a zip tie here to open it up. I can deploy it fairly fast, and my pockets are most of the time baggy, and it doesn't work that good. Probably 50% of the time it opens for me, and the other 50% when I have to open it manually, you have a zip tie there, and it's very hard to get traction on that. So I took it off. I didn't like it. This knife is also great for EDC. Like I said, it's got a big blade. I have not been EDCing just this knife. I also have been EDCing this little LO bean knife that they send you when you order from them. It's a great little knife, got a great blade shape, but use it for some medicine purposes, you know, cleaning up wounds or whatever. But yeah, this knife works really great. I would say it works very well for defensive purposes. It's certainly not going to be the fast. If you want a really fast defensive knife, well then get a OTF switchblade or whatnot. That's going to be it's pretty much as fast as you can get, depending on which one you get, though. So anyways, great defensive knife. When you hold it, I mean, pretty much the way you have to hold it is sharp side out, which Spyderco might have done that on purpose. I don't know for sure whether they have or not, but I like it. I don't like having the blade towards me. That way, I mean, if he happens to get his hand over here and he's pulling it back towards you, you got that blade facing you. But if you're this way, I mean, it's not going to do anything. Although he could get your hand around this way and, you know, stab yourself. But it all depends. Training with this knife doesn't require much. You can get a trainer's knife if you know for a fact you are going to be using it as a defensive blade. You can get one. It's pretty much the same price as this, and I believe it is the same weight because they they have holes in the handle to kind of get rid of some of the weight from the blade, because it is just a plain, no edge, blunt blade. If you do, for whatever reason, want a super light knife, oh, by the way, the weight on this is 3.4 ounces. If you do want a super light knife, you can get that training knife and then put the grind on it yourself and sharpen it yourself, and that'll be even lighter because you'll have holes throughout the handle. I'm not recommending that, but if you're a super knife guy and you could do it yourself, well then do it. So, great knife. I've been EDCing it for a while. Works really good for what I use it for. Have used it multiple times. You might be able to see it's kind of dirty here where it rides outside my pocket. It is just a little bit dirtier there, and I also have little bits of paint in the R, A, and 4 on the Endura logo. Sorry, my camera isn't really that precise, so you can't really see it too well. But so anyways, great EDC knife, great defensive blade, great knife overall. I love it. I've had it for a while. Again, I'll put that down in the description. Tell me what you think about this background. I got like a military OD green bag and just a camouflage shirt here. Tell me if you guys like it. Feedback is always great, and the best rating is just telling your friends about me, getting the word out. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Lone Hawk from Knife Guys Review, signing out.